welcome back to Glory Hunter. So, last time we left off with a Borussia Dortmund and Wolves cup semi-finals, quarter-finals, bonanza, should I say, where we beat Borussia Dortmund 1-0 at home, sort of securing our way through to the Europa League semi-finals, in which we play Wolves, and then we, as well, talking of Wolves, we beat Wolves on penalties, which was quite stressful. It was a few days ago now, so I had to sort of refresh my memory. But yeah, we left off against Wolves, and it looks like, so ever since then, we've sort of just won near enough every game, apart from the Everton game, which was a 3-3 thriller, if anything. As you can see, they were winning for a majority of the game, and then Michael Januzaj comes on, sort of scores a goal, has a brilliant game, and Michael Keane scores an own goal in the 77th minute as well, which sort of leads us to where we are now. Excuse me, sorry. Leicester away from home, we won there. I thought they were going to come back and start scoring goals for fun, but no. 95th minute, we've done all right there. Sheffield United as well, nice, sort of easy win. Moosit as well, sort of conceding late. And then Wolves in the first leg, we've beat 3-0. 3-0, so we go into the second leg, hopefully now, with one away goal. If we can get that one goal, I'll be more than happy. But as you can see, Willy Bolly actually got sent off in the 32nd minute, and then from there it was just a demolition job. They had to I think they went to 4 at the back, instead of bringing on another wing back. I don't know what happened to them. They just sort of just crumbled completely. But as well as that, they are suffering from a lot of injuries, Wolves. And I'll show you the table just before we get into this for the Premier League. They've dropped off quite a lot. A lot. I think injuries have hit them and they've just not been able to keep it going. So they're now fighting for that 4th place for Champions League. But other than that, I think it looks quite realistic, the table. It's nothing out of the ordinary anyway. Obviously, Sheffield United in real life are doing very, very well, but on the game they're not fantastic. But nothing unrealistic. Obviously, United winning and going invincible might be unrealistic. But today's games, we've got Wolves in the Europa League, second leg, as I said, going into that, and then we're going to play the Bournemouth game, in which we'll have 2 more episodes of this season. So then we'll have Tottenham and Crystal Palace for the final 2 games of the season. No, we can't. I thought we could win the league now, this game, but we can't, because Arsenal, we're 1 game in hand with Arsenal. So if we win this game, we go 5 points clear, and then that's 2 games remaining, so I can only bottle it there. Bournemouth and Tottenham and Crystal Palace in the last 2 games, that'll be an episode, and then the Manchester City game, that'll be an episode in itself. So let's get straight into the second leg against Wolves. Have I already set up the side? No, I haven't already set up the side. I'll just quickly rotate the side round, so we've got quite a strong side out. I did rest Lindelof last time round. Who else? Pogba needs to be on instead of Mata. Where is he? Goretzka there. Get him on. And that midfield 3. Januzaj has been playing well, but we all know Sancho's that preferred starter on that right-hand side there. Is he? Oh, right. He's an advanced playmaker. What is he like? This is new to me. I've not seen him playing this at an advanced playmaker. He's pretty good in that advanced playmaker role, to be fair to him. Yeah, looks pretty good in that. But 20 years of age now, looking really, 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 really good. Sancho out there. And then also, we're going to bring on Belotti, have him playing as a pressing forward, because we know Martial's out, injured still. He comes back. I could play him, but he comes back to training in 2 days. I don't want to injure him anymore, because it's just not worth it. So this is the side we're going to run with. Is it? Yeah, it is. It's going to be the side that we run with. Yep, we're going to go into the game. I'm going to be a bit positive. I'm going to try and go for a goal. I'm not going to just sit back and sort of not do anything with it. But we're going to get straight into it. I think Fred's not really looking that fit, but I'll probably take him off towards the end for McTominay anyway, to sort of clean up the game with the ball-winning midfielder. That's what I'm thinking anyway. How's their side looking? So they are playing that midfield three again. Andres Pereira, obviously our player, he's played very well for them. I think we need another central midfielder sort of just to rotate around again, because I think he can replace Mata, because Mata wasn't particularly great this season. But 4 goals, 16 assists has been unreal. Ruben Neves, let's see, he's not been playing as well as him. So we'll have to have a look there. Adama Traore playing down that right hand side, and obviously Raul Jimenez and Diego Jota up front. So we'll have to see what we can do against these. I'm going to play it a bit calm. I expect you to come back and be finalists. That's all I'm going to say to them. We should be able to do this. I can't see why we wouldn't. Jardel, he's not very fast, Jardel. So hopefully we can try and take advantage of that with our pacey sort of wingers. As it looks like they're coming forward for the first highlight. Pereira now, inside to Diego Jota, who can't find Raul Jimenez, and we win the ball back. Belotti is now thrown goal as he puts it wide. Not particularly what I wanted there, but we've started off strong anyway. I'm not looking to keep a lot of possession, but we're doing all right. Getting back into this now, where they're looking to be on the sort of offensive here. Obviously, they're looking to try and get those 3 goals back. Diego Jota's on the ball, crosses it in, and looks like he was pushed there. They're going to go to VAR. See what they're going to have to say about it. Harry Maguire is, most of the time, as I've said in previous episodes, most of these VAR decisions, you can just take it for granted that it's going to be a penalty, because it's the only one that's here and there is whether or not it was inside the box or outside the box. These ones, as De Gea saves it, oh, yes lad. I did not expect De Gea to save that one, I won't lie to you. We're going to go just a bit more balanced. But yeah, as I was saying, they just seem to, whether or not, how should I put it? The ones where it's a bit like here or there, which actually gets you invested in the game, is whether or not it's a penalty or a free kick. Whereas those there, as we go to the dressing room, those there, they always become penalties. It's not like you'll ever get a key highlight where it just says, oh, it could be a penalty, it could not be, or here's a replay as the referee thinks about it. It may be something for FM to think about next year, is developing that sort of aspect of the game. As we're now going to start the second half, we're going to tell them to show a bit more passion, because I've not really seen much of them throughout the game. They're all just looking composed still. Nothing's really changing. That did absolutely nothing for them, as we now play it out from defence. A bit scary there, as Fred was getting closed down. But Rashford down this left-hand side now, what can you do? You can just play a really poor ball. Really poor ball, that's what you can do. Don Decker on the ball now, to Jardel. Into Ruben Neves, who finds Diego Jota, who looked like he might have been offside, but De Gea gets there and tips it wide. Looking a bit shaky in the last few minutes. I'm going to make a few changes, obviously bring off Fred, because I think he was very, very tired, as Jimenez heads it over the bar. Elsewhere, getting the latest scores up here. Elsewhere, it looks like Lazio are losing to Arsenal 2-1, and they'll be going through on away goals, Arsenal, as they're coming forward now. Looks like they might shoot from distance. Jardel's free on this left-hand side. If we can maybe counter here now, it'd be really good for us. Comes to Gibbs White. Looks like he might take on a shot. Adama Traore, right, here we are. We're going to make the changes now. We're going to bring on McTominay playing that defensive ball-winning midfielder role. Bring on Mason Greenwood for Belotti. He's not been playing the best of games. And we're going to just see where we can go from there. If we need to make any more changes, I can. But yeah, as you can see, Lazio at the moment, Arsenal have scored 2 away goals. They'll be going through. They will be going through. So it'll be Arsenal and United in the final. As it stands, it looks like they're going to be coming forward a bit more now. I'm going to tell them to tighten up, because we need to tighten up. They're not looking very happy about that, but it's what we've got to do. And I'm going to bring them back now, sort of play a bit more cautious. I don't want to lose the game whilst we've been doing so well. I'm going to bring on Dan James in this winger position a bit further back for the pace, just for the pace really. on that left-hand side, see if we can get forward. Luke Shaw's looking very, very tired. As they come forward with a corner now, Lindelof tries to get it clear, and it's Neto. Pedro Neto has smashed one in the top corner there. Right, we're going to have to time waste, slow the tempo down. We're going to have to make a few changes here, lads. Play a bit more direct, work the ball into the box. I don't want to just shoot on sight. We're going to hold the shape, regroup big time. Get him a bit further forward. We'll close down a bit more because we've not been closing them down. That's the problem. As Andres Pereira crosses it in, comes to Johnny on the edge of the box, and Pedro Neto with a beautiful, beautiful long-range shot there. That was really good. I've got to admit, that was a great goal. As they probably believe they can do this now, I'm going to tell the lads to concentrate. It's not really the game that I'd like to have played here. Would have preferred to get a goal, perhaps, in the first half. As they have a... This is the last minute here, as Don Decker puts it over the goal. Just over the bar, and it... Another highlight. End of game highlight. Goretzka now. Can he find someone? To Lindelof. We're just playing it slow now. Slowing it all down. To Dan James. Can he find the overlap? He can. Luke Shaw's getting forward now. Just keep it in the corner, lad. Just keep it in the corner, and he gives it away. Adama Traore punts it forward towards Cutrone. But we've picked it up as well. McTominay just launching it forward for some weird reason. Ruben Neves coming forward. I don't want another penalties. And he's put it wide. That would have been some goal, but it wasn't. And hopefully in the last minute now, 40 seconds left of the game, we're just going to try and see it out. We're going to try and... De Gea telling the lads to get forward. Find a bit of room. Playing it around the back. Lindelof to McTominay to Goretzka. Can he find the run of Greenwood? Pogba can though. Greenwood's through on goal to kill the game off, but he can't. As it goes out for a corner, we're just going to time waste here, lads. It should be the 95th minute. It is. As soon as this is cleared, hopefully it'll be at full time as Johnny clears it. But and the referees called it there. They missed the penalty. Big game. Congratulations, lads. You're through to the final. De Gea really coming through there. De Gea had a really good game, as you can see here now. On away goals, Arsenal going through, so it will be Manchester United versus Arsenal in the Europa League final. That'll be huge to watch. That'll be a huge game. I'm pretty happy with that, to be honest. I'm very happy with that. We've got through. I wanted to go for the goal in the first half. It didn't look like we were getting that creative. It didn't look like we were going to score at all. So just dropped it back, played it a bit safe, played a bit cautious, and we've done pretty well. We have done pretty well. I can't lie. I'm happy with how everything's going. So now I'm going to come back. We should be pretty happy with how we're going to go into this Bournemouth game, as they are sitting 10th. We've been on a good run of form. Martial will be back, so obviously he'll be firing. So I shall come back when we play Bournemouth. And we're back, so here we have it, the Bournemouth-Manchester United game. Big game here as well. Arsenal-Liverpool. I've completely forgot Arsenal played Liverpool here. Wolves lost out to Burnley, and Arsenal play Liverpool. So if Arsenal draw this game, and we win, we go 5 points clear. We go 4 points clear, sorry. 4 points clear with 2 games left and a game in hand, which is going to be massive. So technically that means if Arsenal lose, we can win the game at Tottenham. I think, wait, hold on. We're at home against Tottenham. Yeah, we can win the game against Tottenham, which is huge, absolutely massive. So I'm just going to quickly switch out the side. Oops. So we're going to play De Gea, Wan-Bissaka, Maguire, Lindelof, but instead of Shaw, because he was very tired last time out, is Kurzawa. Fred's going to stay on in that deep line playmaker role as we are at home, so I can sort of afford to push forward. Pogba and Goretzka in the midfield. Sancho didn't really play that well last time out, so I'm going to bring on Januzaj in that position. Have Sancho off the bench, instead of James. And then I think what I'll do is, just to try and phase out Mata, because I can't see him staying for next season. His physical stats are sort of dropping, unless he plays in that deep line playmaker role. It's not particularly great. How long has he been at this club? About 6 years now. 3, 6, 7. This will be 7th year, which is all well and good, but I don't think he's worth. I don't think he's worth the. How much are we paying him per week? It's 140, isn't it? 135 grand a week. I don't think he's worth that sort of money anymore. And we can probably get Pereira, who's on like 60, 70,000 pounds. So we'll have to see. I'm going to take Belotti off because he's just been shocking. he just doesn't tend to score goals when we need him to. So I'm going to bring Greenwood on. I'm going to have Martial coming off the bench because he's coming back to fitness, but he's not fully fit yet. Not fully fit yet. So we are going to attack this game. Hopefully, I can get the win, and this will more or less perhaps secure the title, as it puts pressure on Arsenal to win 2 more games further then, and us to then perhaps lose the games. Been on a good run lately. Go out and impress me. I'm going to say it calmly. In fact, let me just double check the table, because I think I might have. I've just realised. I think I might have missed something here. If we can, how can we go and see the table now? Let's go home. So actually, I'll have 2 games remaining, but Arsenal have to win this game because they have 1 game. That's why. Yeah, I'm sure I missed something. So Arsenal have to win this game. Arsenal have to win this game. Otherwise, they're out of it. If I draw this game, they're still in it. They can afford me to lose both the next 2 games. But if I win this game, I've won, and Arsenal lose, or even draw, I've won the title. So this is a huge game for us. Huge game. So Kazawa into Greenwood. Greenwood coming forward, running past everyone and shoots from range, but it's wide of the goal. We're not going to run at the defence, and we're going to go back to our sort of standard ways that we used to play. Ramsdale now. They are playing 5 at the back, as you can see in that line. So it's going to be hard to cut through them. Goretzka now with the ball. Pogba, can he find a good pass? He can to Rashford. Rashford now cuts inside and shoots. Ooh, lovely goal there by Rashford. Right into the side netting, cutting inside, bang, top corner. That's just what I wanted to start off with. Goretzka on the ball, as you can see, to Pogba, who plays a beautiful ball out to Rashford, cuts inside, takes it past his man and smashes it into the side netting. 11th goal of the season, and that currently, let's have a look what's going on in Premier League. That, I think, might put us. I'm going to put the league table up here. That puts us 4 points clear, with Arsenal have to win. That puts us 4 points clear, with Arsenal having 1 game remaining. So at the moment, we've won the league. Rashford coming forward again. Can he sneak it in? He can't. Good interlinking play there. But it looks like they're still up for the game. I'm going to demand a bit more off them. I want to see them play a bit more. They're looking focused. I had a team talk with the as if I'm actually managing them. I had a team talk in between the 2 games, and I said, just play this game as if it's another game. I didn't want to put too much pressure on them, and they reacted very badly to that. Like, really badly. I should have just said, the title's ours. Go out and win this game now, otherwise you're going to lose it, sort of thing. Be a bit hard with them. Kazar on the ball now to Fred. Fred over the ball to Greenwood. Can he put it past the keeper? Oh, he rounds the keeper, but he can't put it in. Oh, that was just really unlucky there. Januzaj with the free kick, and it looks like they're going to go to penalty review. It's always a penalty. And Rashford taking it here now for his 2nd goal. What can he do with it? Can he put it in? And he does. Perfect there by Rashford. Really come through at the end of the season, Rashford, I've got to admit. He starts off, he's not a brilliant player, but as he progresses, his potential is very, very high. He's played a lot of games. He's coming through into his form at the end of the season now. And 2-0, so far, you couldn't really ask for more. We're playing this well. I'm happy with how things are going. I can't lie. I can't lie. We're doing really, really well. Still, Arsenal drawing with Liverpool, as you can see, 0-0. Keeping my eye on that game because that is going to be probably what costs Arsenal the league here, as we can win the league in this episode now, as Liverpool have scored. Arsenal need 2 goals in 30 minutes, for them to have any chance of coming back here. And I'm just going to rotate out who's sort of not looking fit. Wan-Bissaka could do with coming off. I think I'll keep him on for now, though. Paul Pogba off for Ghana. I'm going to get him... Oops. I'm going to get Fred and him to swap over. And then Greenwood's played a good game. Let's take Januzaj off for Sancho. Get Sancho on for a bit. And that attacking role there. Can't believe this. Liverpool have gone and scored. Meaning we now have a 5-point lead with 1 game remaining for Arsenal. I think this could be it, lads. This could be it. This could be the first... Winning the Premier League in the first season... Out of these 10 seasons, we're getting the Premier League is a big, big, big ask. That's one of the ones that... as it's gone wide. That's one of the ones I was looking for because... I'm just going to stop now. There we have it. I think... As you can... I should have put it in 3D. Can I get it into 3D? No. But that is it. Predicted we would deliver. We've definitely delivered there. Rashford playing a great game. To the dressing room. Passionate lads. I'm very happy with the way you played. Obviously, they wouldn't know if Liverpool had won yet. And Arsenal actually came back and drew, but I don't think it's enough. It's not enough. And I think here, as you can see, you saw it then, Manchester United have won the Premier League. Certainly look back at some of the great games. 5-1 win against Newcastle, 5-1 against West Ham, 4-0 against Burnley, 4-0 against Leicester. Anthony Martial been brilliant for us this season, like brilliant. And there it is. We'll be underneath there, 2020. Bonuses have been paid out. 5 million to Dortmund for Sancho, but I can't really complain there. Phil Jones, Blackburn getting 2 million for Phil Jones. Payouts there for winning the league. We're way ahead of schedule. And I believe as well, I had a contract. I did have a contract offer, but my contract runs out at the end of next year. I'll just quickly show you that before I go through anything else. It ends at the end of next year, so maybe at the end, towards the end of this, I might see whether or not I move out. I've won the Premier League. I might win the Europa League. Might win the FA Cup. If I win the FA Cup and the Premier League, there's no point staying in England, I don't think. Unless I try and just win the Champions League with Manchester United, depending on how much money I get in transfer spends. But yeah, we're well ahead of schedule. 3 years ahead of schedule. Steve Bruce, I believe. Is that? Yeah, Steve Bruce. Proud. Really happy with how we've done there. 7-2 pre-season odds. Won it 21 times now. I'm happy with how we've done it anyway. As you can see, since 2013-14, it's been City, Chelsea, Leicester, Chelsea, City, and now for it to be Manchester United again, I am absolutely buzzing. 23 medals for the lads. Januzaj, Kehrer, Kurzawa, Tete, Sancho, Belotti, Goretzka, Ethan Laird getting in there. How many games did he play? Played 13 matches. I can't believe that. 13 matches. Juan Mata getting another Premier League medal. Daniel James on his first season at the club. Fred playing really well. We've just done really well there. I've got to admit, we've done really, really well. So let's have a look what we have in store now. So as you can see, champions of the league, Manchester United, 2 games left. I don't know whether or not I should bring you the next 2 games, or to try and keep it on track. I just go, what a first season this has been. I know we've had two defeats, but you can't go unbeaten in everything. But there's no point bringing this Tottenham game because we've won. I think these 2 games here now is just going to be me avoiding injury. And then we have City on the 23rd in the FA Cup final, which will be a big game. I really want to win that game. And then Arsenal in the Europa League final on the 27th of May. So that'll be a big game. That'll be a huge game. So there'll be individual episodes, I believe. I'll try and make them individual episodes. But there we have it, lads. First season, Premier League in the trophy Premier League in the trophy cabinet. I'm really happy with how we've done this. I definitely didn't think I was going to be doing anything of this level. I thought perhaps maybe the Europa League with United, maybe. To go the season near enough unbeaten is an achievement. That's probably what I'll be going for against Tottenham and Arsenal. But Martial's top goal scorer. De Gea's got the same, first in clean sheets, but tied in clean sheets. That's what I was looking for. Tied. I couldn't find the word then. So we're doing really, really well, and obviously as well, Andres Pereira will be coming back to us at the end of the season, hopefully. But it's in the optional fee there. I can't believe it. We've done really, really, really well. I'm gonna trigger his extension calls as well, just to wind them up. But I cannot believe that. Genuinely, we've done really, really well there. Won the league. The league's ours. So I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, leave a like. You've got to leave a like on this episode. To win the Premier League with Manchester United in the first season, the transfer budget initially is 102 million, but that's due to change because I think there'll be quite a few ins and outs going on. But yeah, I can't believe that. I hope you did enjoy. I'll be back at the Manchester City game, which will be the FA Cup final. As I'll just skip out these Premier League games now, as there's no point playing them. They're just null games to perhaps go unbeaten, but I can just bring that afterwards. But yeah, I cannot believe it. So yeah, definitely leave a like on this episode. We've won the Premier League. It's ours now. And also subscribe because I want to try and keep this series going if I can. That it's been really good so far. I've had some good feedback on Reddit as on the Football Manager page and everything. Really happy with how things are going. So yeah, if you did like it, please subscribe. Keep it going. Keep the series going. And I shall see you in the next episode against Manchester City in the final derby in the final of the FA Cup. It's going to be a big one. Ciao.